Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone is doing great. I have some additional news. It's old news at this point now because it came out a few days ago. So I'm late to this news party, but this is a light and fluffy conversation. The Real Housewives of New Jersey will be returning. Yes, after 3 years. 3 years it's been off the air. So it's back. And the three lead cast members have been saved. They have been saved on the island of New Jersey. They're protected. So they have been saved. Their jobs for now have been saved. And now there will be no more arguments. There will be no more conflicts between the sister-in-laws, the Sills, and everybody's going to get along and they're going to just be happy and they're going to just laugh at stupid stuff and not want to battle and not have conflict and then go without a paycheck because, well, that's what happened. And so that's light and fluffy news for them. And I'm glad that I'm glad for them that the show will be returning. And yeah. Um, what I've noticed with these shows is that you get a lot of additional people who come into the mix, and whether they're, you know, it's genuine or if it's just pretend, because these additional people that get into the mix with the housewives, they want to be on these shows, you know. Um, so, you know, it's show business. It's not friend business. There's a big difference. And I don't know if people understand that or if they actually they realize that or they do, but they're they're just you see that there's a lot of additional people that are around the housewives, and you know, it's great, it's good, you get connections, you make friends, but is it genuine? That's what I always say. I mean, that's just how I view things. You know, because if it was genuine, they would have been around before you were ever on the show. So that's what that's how I look at stuff. But you know, but not everybody looks at stuff the way I look at stuff. You know, I think a lot of people just, like I said, they come around. They come around just to be around because they think it's going to be something good and productive for them. But then it turns out that no, it didn't work out that way. So, and that's how life works out. So that's good stuff. And they had the runner-ups that they thought were going to be on the show. They had the girl that's friends with that is friends with Teresa. She's Michelle up here. Michelle who lives here. And when I first saw them online together, well, I didn't see them. What happened was I listened to, in my spare time, in between trying to save the world, I I would listen to the podcast, and I listened to my favorite podcasters, and I podcast like that's one of my favorite podcasters. He says that, and then there's the people I would listen to. So anyway, the girl was on. The girl Michelle was on. She was on Up and Adam. So I thought Michelle was going to be on the show, but I thought Michelle lived in New Jersey because I knew Michelle from way back. But anyway, that's what I thought. So, but I thought Michelle was going to get on the show, and I thought that Kim D was going to get on the show. But it turns out that maybe they will be on the show. I don't know. Listen, whatever the outcome is at the end, I just hope that that there's no more conflict, that there's no more traumatic emotional injuries, because there's traumatic TBIs. There's also TEIs, traumatic emotional injury, and you people freaking just like you went for the jugular, and I blame the network for allowing that to happen. So Bravo and any networks, you cannot do that to people. You cannot subject people to that kind of exposure where they're not, listen, they're not actors, they're actual people. And then you subject them to have all this kind of controversy from the public and from the bloggers and everyone. And the difference is, this is their actual life. So I just don't like the exploitation of how these networks play people. You know what I mean? And I just find it to be very poor. I find it to be very bad, just just bad. But it's what this industry does. And like I said once before, I'll say it again. I hope that they all get residuals for whatever anytime their shows are on. I don't care if it only showed somebody's foot. Let them get like a residual for their foot being shown, because it really is. It's exploitation, people. And you see what's happening around the world. Some people are going to say, oh, well, it's complicated. No, there's nothing complicated about seeing innocent people being unalive. There's nothing complicated. If you find that to be complicated, well, what I have to say to you is that your soul has left your body a long time ago. All right? So, yeah. But I just hope that, for moving forward, that, let them all receive residuals, because now this is where things are. And now, because of Captain Chaos, now we are now getting our butts kicked up and down the global economy in the Southeast, okay? Because it was never the Middle East, okay? So, yeah. But anyway, I did start out light and fluffy, everybody. I did, but in life, usually everything goes back to, well, how things are run and how things are operated. And that's how it goes. Anyway, I'll be back. Oh, what did this person say? What did this person say? Let me see. Okay. Well, hello, everybody. I'm just reading these. Have a good evening. And, oh, yeah, you know what else? Oh, God. Now, this is, let's see, how can I phrase this now? Okay, I had made a video a while back, and what happened was someone tampered with my application with the New York City Board of Education, and they changed my application and made an allegation that I was a blank abuser. Okay, a blank abuser, minor blank abuser. Okay, and then when I went and I appealed it because I had other stuff going on, and then I look, and then they sent me this crazy response that I had 2 days. Listen to this: 2 days to respond. So, mystery solved now. Going forward in this year, 2020, well, actually in 2025 is when everything came together. Someone tampered with my application, right? Someone tampered with my application for the New York City Board of Education, alleging that I was a minor abuser, okay? And now I found out who the parties are, okay? Mm-hmm. Oh, I could see the hives coming out. I could see the hives coming out, right? Oh, I could see the hives coming out. Because now I know who the culprits are. I know who the culprit. This is so freaking wild. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, somebody played around with my application, and there's somebody is responsible for some false information that I was responsible for committing a a crime. Okay, it's crazy. This is oh my gosh. Yeah, wait. This is unbelievable. Unreal. All true. All true. So, well, you know what they say. Whatever you do in the dark always comes out to light. And I can see the hives coming out on their necks. Oh my God. They got that ruddy kind of skin. They got that real ruddy skin that, like that their faces get flush. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, so these individuals tampered with my application. Yep. I when I tell you something, I cannot make this stuff up. So yeah, that's going to be in a report, and it'll be published. It'll be published. Yep. So wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? I tell you, boy, people who have had it in for me because they just did not like me just for me, not for no reason, just not liking me. Well. They have put themselves into such a pickle that the brine is going to just really sting them. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. All true stuff, too. But there are people that do stuff like this because they're not well. They're not well to begin with, and then they want to hold on to anger and resentment towards another person because, well, that's what they want to do, and then they want to create all kinds of craziness. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God. Could you believe it? Yeah. It's amazing. It's amazing. What's so amazing too is that whenever you're trying to do something to be harmful to someone else, boy, does it come back. Does it come back? And it just kind of like, it takes you and the bee slaps you so hard back and forth that you're like, oh my goodness, what happened? Did my head just like get spun around like I was in a high speed chase? Like, yep. Funny. Anyway, everyone, stay tuned. There'll be more updates. And yeah, I'll post the link. I'll post the link with the full update. And I'm glad that the housewives are back. Get your residuals, girls, and keep doing your thing. Bye. Have a good one. Stay safe, everybody. Bye.